Welcome to our video series on offering instant software downloads to your visitors. In this video, we'll explore our example, the Instant Quiz Generator. I've created a piece of software called the Instant Web Quiz Generator, and I have it here. And I can double-click it to open it. Okay, I got an introductory message. Let's OK that. Let's scroll past the ads. Okay, so here's the intro page, and let's, as you can see, I've turned the first page here into essentially a promotional page. And if I click here to access the software, and again, scroll past the ads, there are some instructions on how you can use the software, how you can sell the software yourself. Basically, this is like a table of contents for the software. So linking to the documentation, and actually if I click that, I have the documentation on a website. And I'll talk you through the software here. Okay, going back to the software, details for how to sell the software, and an offer for people to purchase the source code of the software, and importantly here, the last two options. Create a quiz with single-answer questions, or get access to the advanced features. And if I quickly click here, Create a quiz with single-answer questions, the software immediately prompts for how many questions would you like? Let's say 1 to keep things simple. And a page appears so I can give my quiz a name. This is the name of my quiz, and scroll down. Question 1. Do I want to include this question? Yes, because I need at least one question, of course. So yes, single answer question. My question is, let's say, what does 2 plus 2 equal? Scroll down. The answer, include answer, yes, not correct answer. So answer 1 can be 1. Include another answer, yes, but not correct answer. This can be 2. And you see more ads and helpful links here. Scroll down, include another answer, not correct answer, 3, and finally include yes, is correct answer, 4. So we've added 4 answers, and only one of them is correct, of course. So let's scroll down, and you see that there are more answers that you can include, up to 10 answers for each question. But of course, with single-answer questions, only one of them is correct. So there are our question and answer choices. Let's generate code, and there we go. This software creates the code. So then I can copy and paste this, actually by clicking here. It makes it very easy. That's it. It's done. Okay, I've opened up Notepad, and now if I edit, paste, there's the code. There's all the code, and I can add that to my website, and I have an instant quiz. So that's why it's called the Instant Web Quiz Generator. It's a very quick and easy way of creating quizzes that you can add to your website. And the reason I'm showing you this is it's a good demonstration of software we've had created using the exact tactics I'm going to reveal to you. And if I click here, Multiple Choice Quiz, scroll past the ads, I have the option within the software of creating multiple choice quizzes. And I have the option here, well, the software can also create multiple choice quizzes, but that's an upsell within the software. So there's an introductory page here talking through what being able to create multiple choice quizzes, the advanced functionality in the software. So here's the intro page with some details and access to the advanced features. You click here, and it goes to an order page. And it's very affordable, just under $3. And after you've placed your order, you then receive a special code. So then you go back to the software, click on the password button, and enter the password you've just been given, and press OK. So that's what I've just done, and as you can see, it tells me correct password, all pages of this ebook are now available. It says ebook, but I present this as software, and I'll talk you through this in more detail later. But it says, as you can see, all pages of this ebook are now available. OK that. And I'm taken to the multiple choice area of the software. So let's cancel that. And actually, I can't cancel that. I have to choose a number. And now, if I press the Home button and go back to the front page, back to Access the Software, scroll down again, and now if I click on Get Access to Advanced Features, Multiple Choice Quizzes, it takes me to this page because I've enabled this section of the software. So if I do one question, OK, quiz name, let's just say this is my quiz. Scroll down, question 1, include question, multiple choice. You can choose now between single answer or multiple choice questions. Okay, let's say, for example, which of the following numbers can you divide 4 by? Very basic math. And let's say, is correct answer 1? Next answer, is correct answer. I can do more than one answer as a correct answer now because this is now the multiple choice quiz creator. OK, 2. Scroll down, is correct answer 4. Is not correct answer 5. OK, and if we click on Generate Code, it takes us down to the bottom of the page, and we can generate the code. Copy the code. Go to Notepad, and let's edit, select all, edit delete. Edit paste, our new code. So what I can actually do is save this as a web page, and you'll see what the software creates. Okay, let's move this up a bit, save as type all files, and let's call it quiz.html. Save, and we can close this now. Minimize the software, and actually what I can do, minimize the browser, and here is the web page I just saved. Click, hold, and drag it into the browser, and there it is. And of course, if you wanted to, using FrontPage or whatever web page editor you use, you can make this page look better, make it more attractive, change the fonts, add pictures. You can take the code and format it as you like. However, this is how it looks by default. There's the quiz name, and the quiz name also appears in the title bar here. Question text and correct answers, of course, 1, 2, and 4. So if I tick them all and choose Grade Me, number of questions you got right, 0 out of 1. My grade in percentage is 0. But let's take the quiz again, and let's choose only the right ones this time. Grade Me, and OK, 1 out of 1, 100%. And you can also double-check by viewing the solution. Okay, so this has been a quick demonstration of the software I created, the Instant Web Quiz Generator, and it gives you an idea of what's possible using the software creation tactic I'm going to talk you through. Because the Instant Web Quiz Generator software is very powerful, and it's also quick to create. And if you aren't programming yourself, it's also very affordable to create, as you'll discover, especially compared to other types of software development methods. This method of software development I'm going to talk you through is very affordable, very quick, and can work very well, as you can see.